What one skill that every human being should learn, but that school doesn't teach you? Hello everyone, my name is Prakash and I'm a student currently studying at Tarrant County College. So I'm going to talk about, till now I have learned the very basic things: Texas government, federal government, history, algebra, all the things. But till now I have also studied about like mm, economics, microeconomics, regarding that, calculus, all things. But till now, what I what I didn't learn is about financial part. The school, since beginning, I thought I need to do job. I need to get job after the graduations, after work, after completion of my study. But the school doesn't teach about the financial freedom. Of course, when you um, pass out from the schools, the one that we have to do is like we need to choose the majors. Like either we will go to the science background or the management background and educational arts background. All these are systemized to go to the next level. But we study for 2 years in associate degree, spend time. We don't know. If we also prepare, then we're here to for certain skill job that's only make a living for us. But what about the stability of life? We don't have that freedom of money that we actually need. So there will not be enough money to spend, and there will be not the freedom in our life because our job will gonna overtake. For example, we need to go emergency vacation to the another place. Then, since we do the job, we don't have that freedom to go. So it's really tough for us to go somewhere else because if we go, if we spend our time like 1 month, we gonna lose money. We gonna stop our income. So even we have a chance to lose our job. So there is very insecurity about the job market in the future. So financial stability, and one thing they doesn't talk about, that we can have as money as we can possible we can make it if we have that right kind of financial educations, just like the Robert Kiyosaki talk about. Also James Rohns also talk about. For example, we study for the years of years in the educational system to prepare to do the jobs for the others, and to do to earn certain level of income that will not be exceed to the certain amount, and the increment in the salary will be very less to our living standard. And we really need to work really hard to earn that basic salary, and it will not be enough to for our future. It is not enough that we can spend a very comfortable life. But if the company will gonna give us that much money which will makes us living, and I remember what the Simpsons said: when we work on the job, we make a living, but when we work on ourselves, we're gonna make like a fortune. So I always think about the how I gonna be like a fortunate people be if I work on myself. I always wonder about the timing. I always wonder about, but what is the specific time that I need to work on myself. So I would be that fortunate person. So since like it's been like 2 years that I'm working, almost about 2 years that I'm working on job, and I hadn't made such progress in my life. yes, it helps me to make a living. That's great because, and that's what I'm gonna do in the future also after I graduate, no. So main thing, I'm not very disappointed about this because it's good for the average people who want to live their life comfortably with the security, with. But my point is that, what if we dream about beyond that? What we dream about having lots of time freedom. For example, you don't have to do the jobs regularly on regular basis, but because to have all this we need the money, no. So how we can have such money? If we, if we want to have that time freedom, if you have that abundance in our life. So to create abundance in life, so studying and graduating is also not only enough education. Beyond that, what we do is essential part, and that the school doesn't teach us about that. So learning on real financial education is important in our life. So working on ourselves is vital for the abundance in our life, getting not only in terms of money but in terms of time, in terms of relationships. Okay, so when we work on ourselves, when we have enough, so we can give to others, so we can share to the others. So when we see we are good enough, when we are good, then we are also able to help others. So I believe, so always work on ourselves, so we will be that position that we could help to others. And last not the least, but the main important is that after graduation we definitely gonna make money for the living. But besides that, if you want to go beyond that, we need to work on ourselves. We need to work on our own skills and the financial education part, which is real to the real world. So real world is going very ahead of than our formal education. So this formal education doesn't care about what your dream is about, but the formal education is going according to the systems, not to our dreams or goals. So always be aware what your dream is about. Always try to track your dream desires in your life. Thank you for this is all for today. See you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye bye.